So, hi guys and welcome back to Jane and Ruth L Books. This week we are talking about my October TBR. Now, this is going up before my September wrap-up because I can't film my September wrap-up till the end of September, but my TBR for October is basically set. So, going to do this one first and then next week will be my September wrap-up. So, bear with me. So, for some of this stuff, the TBR here is just continuing what I have been reading. There's a couple of new bits, a couple of bits of other changes, but generally it's what I was either reading before or I've finished other books and I've got new ones. So continuing from this month, because I've barely read any, is Robert Jordan's Lord of Chaos, Wheel of Time, book number 6. I've barely made any progress whatsoever in this book, so this is going on the plane with me, and I'm going to read this on the plane when I go on holiday. It's going on holiday with me, so that I can indulge in this. And if I'm lucky, I might even finish this month, which would be really nice. October, nice to finish this in October and then move on before the end of the year onto a new one. So, always good. Nowhere to put it all. On the floor. Also, returning from September is I Am Pilgrim by Terry Hayes, because I made a little bit of an indent but not much, and so this is going to be another one that will go on holiday with me so that I've got another book to read, because this book's looking like it's going to be a bit interesting. Some of the reviews are a bit average, and so I kind of want to finish this now and see whether people like it or they don't, and if the reviews are right. So far it's average. It's not grabbed me so far, but I am only 50 pages in, and so it's still the usual setting up of things. I'm not going to get into another more detail just yet, but it's still interesting to me, and I'm definitely hoping to finish it. I have 2 library books for October. They're due the day after I get back from holiday, so I'm probably they'll probably be focusing on these 2 from before I go. And this first one here is called The Devils Acre by Matthew Clampin, I think that is. So this is set in London in the 1800s, and it's basically gangs and stuff, essentially. It's based, according to the back, it's based basically Samuel Colt built a weapons factory in London, building his revolvers, and London gangs get involved, and his Colt's secretary finds out all these things. Probably a little formulaic, but it's set in the 1800s, and so I thought, I don't normally read books set around this time unless they're either a film or someone's recommended them to me, but this has caught my eye in the library, and so I thought I'd give it a go. This was part of Specsavers Book Club Summer Read on Channel 4. Where's this book published? This was published in 2010, so this is a few years old. It's a little bit smallish writing, so it's going to take me a while to read it, but we'll give it a go. My other book, this is another period, well, kind of period piece. You've seen things like Pride and Prejudice and Sea Monsters or something, isn't it? Or whatever it is. There's various mixtures of, people have taken classics and added a twist to them. Well, this is Jane Slayer, as opposed to Jane Eyre. This is Jane Eyre with vampires and werewolves. I think I'm going to like this book. I do love Jane Eyre. I love first loved it from the series from 2006, the TV series from BBC One. Fantastic set. Read the book, definitely liked the book. Can't find my copy of the book, but I did get a copy on my Kindle, so we're okay. I'm currently rereading that to refresh my mind as to what happens in this before I read this. So yes, but this is a timeless tale of love, devotion, and the undead. Or Reader, I Buried Him is the back. So this is going to be interesting. This has been written by, well, the co-author here is Sherry Browning Irwin, and I can't wait to read this. I can't wait to see what they've done with this, what she's done with this, and what happens. I think it's just going to be fantastic. And if I read this, then I'll probably keep an eye out for the other ones that have been written various other books that have been given a sci-fi twist. So definitely a good look. On to my Kindle Paperwhite. This will be going on holiday with me. This will be on the plane with me more than as well as other books. So on here I'm still in the process of going through Sherlock Holmes. So it's still period pieces. A lot of this, apart from Am Pilgrim, everything's either period or high fantasy or both. This is going to be interesting. I've got Sherlock Holmes on here. I've got various other classical books on here as well. So I'll probably delve into some of those. And that's about it really, my Kindle. Apart from Jane Eyre that's on here now, I do have a few other classics. I think I've got Les Mis and I've got Madame Bovary. I've got a couple of other classics on here as well. So this will definitely be a good thing to dip in and out of while I'm on the plane and while I'm in the airport, because I can pick this up, put this down, and it's easier to carry and read, and then I can put it back in a pocket easily if I need to move and do things. So fantastic for travel. Sorry, something's sharp on my floor. TBR, Audible. Let's have a look at the Audible. I left this open. There we go. So I decided on a few audiobooks. Again, I'm travelling. It's 8 hours. It's 1 8-hour flight, and then I think an hour and 45 minutes to get from here, well, from London to where I'm going in America. So plenty of time to listen to a book if I don't want to read a book. So I have Catch Me by Lisa Gardner. I can't remember what this is about. I did like it when I got it. I thought it looked quite interesting. It's one of those, it's a crime novel, Karen Rose-esque, Karen Slaughter-esque book, and so I'm happy to listen to that. It's a good 12 hours and 59 minutes, so basically a 13-hour book. So that's going to take up a good chunk of time, which is really good. I also have Last to Die by Tess Gerriston, which is a Rizzolian Isles thriller. I'm not sure if that was on last month, but if it was, I haven't listened to it yet, so it's on this month. What else have I got? The other one I've got on here is Truth or Die, which is James Patterson and Howard Rogaine. It's a 7-hour, 59-minute book, so that'll be a fairly quick listen. That'll work anytime. It'll work at work as well once I've finished listening to 11/22/63, because at this point, which is the 25th, I haven't finished it yet, but I'm just over 10 hours left, so I will finish that before the end of the month. I'm determined to finish that before the end of the month. And I'm still trudging through The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich by William L. Shearer. I have 6.5 hours left on part 1, so I've listened to about half an hour so far this month. I haven't had the attention span to do that, really, so that hasn't happened. So yes, that's my TBR for October. I might be being a bit enthusiastic. We will see. What I'm probably going to do if I have to go into town before I go on holiday is probably renew my library books to give myself a little bit more time, because there's not much time in them. If I have to work on the 20th, which I might have to, I can't return them, so I'm going to have to renew them, but I'm going to wait till the week before I go on holiday and just renew them to give me a little bit of extra time on them in case if I finish them, I'll take them back, but if I haven't, I will have to renew them just to make sure that I have time. So yes, yeah, that's about it. I was thinking of something else I had to include in this video, but it's not, because I'm filming the things the other way around. Nothing else to include in this video. So all I have to say is hope everyone has a good day, and I shall see you next week for my September wrap up. Bye guys.